Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I am going to cover other topics that are related to Power BI. And in this topic I am going to cover some topic like how we can use scatter charts, bubble charts, how we can create and use our visuals in Power BI, and how customize tooltip in Power BI. So from the first topic, because we know that there is scatter chart and bubble chart and dot flow chart in Power BI. Actually, what is it? Okay, scatter chart always has two values to show. One is the numerical data in the horizontal axis and other one is in vertical axis. So chart always display at the intersection of x and y numerical value, and after combining these it is going into the single data point. Power BI may distribute these data points evenly or unevenly across the horizontal axis. It depends on the data the chart represent. It is around of maximum 10,000. So when we need to use, when we want to show relationship between two numericals, or we can place bubble chart, replace data points with bubbles. So you have a choice, means how you want to show your data in the Power BI platform or in your reports, or you want to compare large number of data points without regard the time, or if you have a data like instead used to plot categorical data around the horizontal axis. So what is the prerequisite? The first one, you need to download PBIX file to your desktop. Then you need to open the Power BI desktop, run your file and open, and then there you need to browse detail analysis sample. On the left side there is the report button, and when you start a blank report page from the fill pane, you need to select sales or district, or like for example this is the field. From field you can select sales per square feet, total sales variance, and then district. So now I'm going to show you the question around this topic. It is a kind of chart or data set named pen that contains the following column: unit, price and quantity ordered. You need to create a visual also that shows the relationship between unit, price and quantity ordered. The solution must highlight orders that have a similar base. It is giving us the condition. So we can use a scatter plot of quantity order and unit price by item, or automatic find cluster. By this picture you can find out this picture. So the next question is related to our visuals. Okay, and in Power BI when user load the visual, they only see some of the customer, and we need to use our visual to produce 5 lakh customers, and we need to include customer ID, latitude and longitude in the field set to each visual. So in our visual we have few limitation, like data size limitation is limited to 1,50,000 rows only, and if there is more rows selected, only the top 1,50,000 rows are used and the message is displayed on the image. Also the input data has a limit of 250 MB. So too many records were sent to the visual, it will show the error. And there is the topic like how we can create and use visuals in Power BI. So viewing our visuals in Power BI, we need to create in Power BI report. Like this report is showing the following image, and once the report is complete, you can publish the report contain one or more R visual to the Power BI service. There is the R script security, and because when we created our visuals from R script, we could potentially contain some code that have security privacy risk. So it only exists at the authoring phase. Once it is done, then there is a sandbox technology in Power BI exists to protect user and service from security risk. This sandbox approach imposes some restriction of R script running in the Power BI, and there are some error that each user is facing. So I have already discussed this kind of license or error, or what is the limitation, like there is the data size limitation, or there is the resolution only 72 dpi are visual display. There is the plotting device only plotting to the default device is supported, or calculation time limitation. Also, currently in our visual, it is not supported time data type, and it is not display when using publish to web. It is also not support input columns. It is not print report printing, do not support a direct query, and it is have ability of text labels to graph element. So there are some few steps that need to do when you are using Power BI service. It is, you need to add the following line at the column, like Power BI enable text is equal to 1. Also, when you need to install the package, and next you need to add this enable show text for CVJKL language. So these are few limitations when you are working are in Power BI platform. The another topic is customized tooltips in Power BI. So there are some tooltips that are going the more information and detail to data points on a visual, like in this image we can see, and we can customize. First we can go to the fields, and then there is the visualization pane. Then you need to drag field into the tooltip bucket, and from there you can add these functions. Okay, so this is a kind of customized tooltip. And also you can use the aggregation variance, from where you can calculate the unit cost or sales quantity, like we have aggregate function in database. Now I will show you the question for our this variance, where what kind of question we can get. Like you have a report that contains a bar chart and a column chart, and you need to ensure that when a segment is selected in the bar chart, you see which portion of the total sales for the month belong to the customer segment. So how should the visual interaction be sent? See, you need to add the filter, because filter remove whole, but the data you want to focus on highlighting is not filtering, it doesn't remove the, but instead of highlights a subset of the visible data is visible. For that kind of data you can get in the filter section. Okay, and the last question that I want to discuss in this video is, like you have a table like 3 column city, total sales and occupation. They are the key influencer, and now you want to analyze the total sales, occupation and city. So I have already discussed about this influencer, like how we can use key influencer visualization, how we can create key influencer visualization. So for that, I'm going to use, whenever we need to see some metric, or contrast the relative importance of this feature, at the time we use this kind of information. Okay, so these are few topics that I have discussed in this session, and I will share this study material to my blog. Please go to the blog, and if you have any question, please comment at this section below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please encourage by like and subscribing of my channel, and all the best for your certification journey. And I will, in my next video I will explain some other question, because still we have around 80 round of question I left for this D100 and PL 300 exam or certification journey.